Yeah, what's up guys? So basically I'm going to be bringing back a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about, basically I saw this thing going around about this lady called THANKYOUU. Don't know if you've ever heard of her, but basically she's a mukbanger yeah, basically she eats food. People are getting very worried about her because she eats very fast and she eats a lot of seafood, and she only posts once a month. And people say that, you know, they think that she's being held hostage, a bit like Marina Joyce situation. And you know, they can hear like talk in the background saying that I'm gonna kill you and things like that. So basically today's video I'm gonna be reacting to it and basically giving my opinion on the situation. I think I've seen one video about it and I just decided to make my own video and get a bit of information about it, and I'll stick it on my, on your screen so you can see which bits I'm on about while I'm talking about it. So basically, let's just get into the video. Let's go. Right, okay guys, so basically people have been saying that they think that she's being held hostage and you know, she's being kidnapped or something. Now I have looked at a few of her videos, and at the start of when she started doing videos she would talk at the beginning of them. Now as you go on to more recent videos she does not talk at all. To me, I do think that that's a bit weird, but at the same time I don't, because at the end of the day she's doing an ASMR of her doing a mukbang, so it's only going to be ASMR of her chewing her food, which I get. But yeah, to me, I do think that's a bit weird. Now, another thing that you know, people have been saying is she had bruises on her arms here, and yeah, like she had a bruise on her arm. Now, obviously she had a cut on her lip here. Now, me knowing, I've got chapped lips at the moment, and sometimes, you know, they split in that, and sometimes if you have chapped lips and it cuts and you keep on opening up, it will still cut. So that could just be happening with her, or she could have a cold sore that keeps, you know, reopening. That another thing with bruises, the bruise is a funny shape, I will give you that, but listen out guys, right? There are a lot of people out there that have like, I don't know what it's called, but basically it's where your blood is like clotted or something like that. You have a problem with your blood and circulation and things, and if you know, hurt yourself a little bit, the bruise shows up instantly, and it looks quite bad. My family members has something called thrombosis, and if she like knocks herself just a tiny bit, there will be quite a big bruise. So that I'm not too fussed about. Obviously I am a bit worried the fact that it is quite big and it is a funny shape, but no one knows what's going on, you know, anything could have happened. Doesn't necessarily mean that she's kidnapped. Right, there is something that I saw on her video while I watched, and I will put it right here. People say she's kidnapped, right? I'm looking at this. A kidnapper would not allow their hostage to have earrings or a nice fancy ring. If you look here, she has them both. Another thing is, people have been saying that basically they can hear a man in the background saying that I'm gonna kill you or something like that. Now I will also play that here. On this, it does not sound human. If you really sort of digest what is being said, you listen carefully, it does not sound like a man. Now a telly could be on or something, but it does not sound like a man is right in the room. It does not sound like a real man talking. That is my opinion. Obviously she has said that she's alone, which you clearly she's not. It is very obvious. To me, I think maybe her husband, or not husband, maybe a boyfriend is there with her, helping her with her videos. Now, as you can see, and you can hear creaks in the background, a light turns on, the camera moves. She does not look scared in her videos. People say she does. She doesn't. She does not look scared in her videos at all. You know, she's quite happy to calmly and...
Alright guys, so I'm just editing, and basically I forgot to mention a few things. Obviously there was one where I said that she does not look scared. Now I do want to just put in there, I have seen where someone has walked through the door and she's looked up and she does look a bit scared. I will say that, but my opinion, I think she's just sort of like, who's that coming in? And she's just looking about like, okay. Obviously I did think that was a bit weird. But then again, I do not think that, you know, that she was scared for the wrong reasons.
Happily talk to her kidnapper. Now, if you were held hostage, you would not be calmly or, you know, giving it all this or doing all that. Like, you just wouldn't be doing it to your kidnapper, would you? Now, my opinion, looking at the videos, I do think that she is trying to get her videos done fast as possible, so it's not very long. Her boyfriend is adjusting the camera. That's what I think. Alright, guys. Let me just say this. People are saying that she is expressing herself through her editing. That, you know, it spells help, capitalised at the beginning of every sentence. Now, yes, the sentences do not make sense in the way that she's put it. It's very random and it does spell out help. However, at the beginning of every sentence after a full stop or at the beginning of the first word, there is always a capital letter. Now, in that font, that is just probably what it was. Do I think that she has deliberately put help? No. If she was deliberately putting help, it would not, I wouldn't say it'd be at the beginning, because obviously there are capital letters, fonts are different, and that font could possibly just have ended up in that way. So yeah, I do not think that she has spelled out help deliberately. Another thing, people think that she's saying SOS. Guys, she is labelling the seafood that is down on the table. Just because there is squid, octopus and shrimp or something, and it begins with S and an O, does not mean that she is trying to say SOS. Right, okay. Another thing, guys, right, listen. Do you think a kidnapper would allow their hostage to edit her videos? No, that's the dumbest thing alive. She isn't held. A kidnapper would not allow their hostage to edit their videos. One, because they can cry for help, like people are suspecting she's doing. Two, it's just pure stupid. Another thing, she has a mask on. People think it's so people don't know her identity. Listen, guys, not everybody on this social media platform, you know, no matter if they're doing videos or not, will want people to know their identity, because it's a character. They're videoing, they're expressing a character that they are filming, okay? It's just a person's preference. Now, she does wear a band. People think she's hiding cuts, bruises, tattoo or something there. Now, if you look closer into her videos, it's just a way for her to wipe her mouth without touching anything. Right, she does have a cut here. Again, no one knows how it's got there. Don't make assumptions. Another thing, She has her nails done. A kidnapper would not allow her to do her nails. Like, it'd be a holiday thing. It just would not be a hostage vibe. So it just wouldn't be a kidnapper, would it? If they allow their hostages to do their nails. Another thing, people think that because she's eating so fast that the reason why she only posts once a month with these massive seafood plate things is the only time that she gets fed. Now, my opinion, yes, I do think it's a bit weird, but at the same time, eating a lot of seafood all the time is very, very bad for your health. It is also healthy if you don't have it at like a lot. Now, if you look, she only posts once a month. Now, her videos are only mukbangs. However you say it, I don't know. But she only posts those videos. That is what her channel is about. Now, she eats big seafood plates once a month. Think about it, people. Seafood, bad for your health, having too much. Once a month, she has one big bowl. She probably doesn't have it during the month, just once a month. She has seafood that is good for her, so she does a mukbang of it once a month, so it does not destroy her health. Okay? It's not that she's being starved. Okay? She is simply just doing a mukbang of her eating her seafood once a month, the only time that is healthy for her to eat. This does not mean that she's being held hostage. Right, as you can see, or as you can hear, as people point out that there are talking in the background, there have been some very weird noises. People saying that someone saying they're gonna slit her throat, saying that they're gonna kill her, telling her to hurry up, pull the mask down. Now, pull the mask down for one. She doesn't want her identity to be known, so her boyfriend could be stood there managing her and telling her that you can see in the camera her eyes, so you might just want to pull it down, so you don't see. So that one's out the way. Another one. People think that he is saying, slit your throat. Now, I've replayed this 1,000 times, and to me, it doesn't really sound like it is being said. It sounds like he's saying something else, but it comes across like it can be sounded like he is saying that. But he is whispering, and he is always behind the camera, either adjusting it or talking to her. So I do think her boyfriend or her friend is just managing her. I don't think she's in any danger. Now, if you look in one of the videos, I'll also put it here. If you look at the reflection that I was trying to look to see if there was anybody in the reflections of anything that she is eating out of. Now, if you look in the bowl, you can see this man standing up and walking away. So if a kidnapper was there, he'd be looking at her 24/7. And if you're saying I'd slit your throat, he'd have a knife or anything. If you look in the reflection, there is nobody standing there. He's literally just walking past, which means he isn't taking much notice of what she is doing. Now, there are screams in the back of one of the videos. People think it's let me out, or I don't even know, something. But when I listen to it, it sounds like manage her or take her or something, but it does not sound like in the house that she's in. I do think that it is probably just some kids screaming and crying next door. That is my opinion. I could be very wrong, and I hold my hands up if I am wrong. I'm not saying that any of these are facts, and I am 100% right. These are just going off my opinions of what I have seen and heard, and to me, I just don't think she's in any danger whatsoever. Now guys, I want you to go and look at these videos, listen to what I have said, and just create your own opinion on it, because to me, I really do not see any danger with her. I do simply think that she's just making videos that she enjoys once a month because it is healthy to eat seafood, and she's only eating it once a month because that is the right time to do it. And her video is surrounded by mukbangs, so she is doing a mukbang of her eating the large amount of food. That is my opinion. Cuts and bruises can easily be explained. You know, no one knows what's going on in her life. She probably could have just had a little accident or something. No one knows. Don't come to assumption that she's being held hostage. Another thing, she wouldn't be allowed to edit her own videos if she was being held captive. Another thing, I do think that her boyfriend or her friend is just managing her while she's doing her videos. If you look, she's giving a thumbs up. She's there. Now, another thing that I haven't mentioned is people say that she's shaking. Now, when you're eating large amounts of portions, you can get a high blood pressure or low blood sugar, and you can shake, and she might just have that. Or there are people out there that just shake anyway. She could also just be one of those people. Do not assume that she's shaking because her friend in the background is managing her and now she's kidnapped. Like, no. Like, the problem with social media is one little thing can happen and automatically that person is in danger. Now, I know that a lot of you guys are worried about her. I am a little bit as well, because obviously I don't know and you guys could be right. But me looking at it, it just doesn't seem likely at all. Now, I will also put here, she had to put in her description that she is fine because people are worried about her. People say that she is not addressing the situation, but in my opinion, she is addressing the situation as much as possible, whether it's in the editing of her videos or in the link or in the comments. She's addressing it as much as she wants without talking in her videos, you know, giving up her identity. She's clearly not English. People are saying that she's Belgian, but when I look at some of the way that she writes, it kind of sounds a bit Spanish or French, maybe. And obviously there have been things where the escape room bottle where it's in France. Now, people can go on holiday, guys. She could have just gone to France. She could very well be living in Belgium. She could be living in Croatia. I don't know. No one knows. No one will know. That's for her to know. That's her personal stuff. People shouldn't be trying to dig into her address. Do I think it's right that people are ringing the police and being worried and things like this about her? Obviously, if I was in danger and people had seen a few things on my thing and me crying for help, I would want that to happen just in case it's true. So yes, I am, I agree with some people maybe calling in just to make sure that they're okay. But what I don't agree in is everyone, absolutely every single person that is watching these videos are just about she's being held captive, she's in danger, thinking that a friend or a boyfriend is about to kill her and things like this, just because of little things that you might have misheard in the video because it sounds that way, or the TV's on and some could have just been at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Like, I think over social media a lot of people just jump to conclusions without actually knowing any facts. Now, me taking a look at the videos, I was worried at the start until I started digging in and concentrating a lot more on them and the things that she was doing, things that she was wearing and things like that, where she was. It just doesn't seem likely, and a kidnapper would not allow, well, I don't know, I've not been kidnapped or anything, I'm not mad. Like I'm saying, I don't think a kidnapper would allow their hostage to roam free in their apartment or their house or something. And as you can see, she's perfectly happy recording her videos around the house that she's in. So, do I think she's held captive? Do I think she's in danger? No, guys, I do not think she's in danger. I think she's a human being that doesn't want her identity to be known. I just think she's a normal human being, and people are blowing things out of proportion. So, that's my opinion on this situation. Please, I'd say just leave her be until she can address them. And I will, once again, just quickly say that I was thinking it's a bit weird how she has no other social media. Obviously, other than YouTube. And if you take a look at a YouTube profile pic, and you look at Facebook, it is an Asian woman. Now, the person that is in the videos that are doing the mukbang, she is not Asian. She could be misplaced as Asian, but my opinion, I do not think she is at all. But in the profile pic, it definitely is not her. Her face shape is not the same. So yes, I did think that was a bit weird, but then again, no one really knows, and she just doesn't want her identity to be known. That's my opinion on the situation. I wasn't trying to come for anybody or anything like that. I just wanted to look at a few points and express my opinion on the situation, because I think everyone has different opinions and I should be allowed to express mine as everyone else is doing the same. So, no, I don't. I think she's fine, guys, but obviously people are still going to worry until it is resolved, and that is perfectly fine. Obviously, again, I'm not 100% sure myself. I'm not some psychic or anything. I don't know if she's in danger or not. She could very well be. I could be completely wrong, and you guys could be very right. So don't come for me about it. But yeah, that's just a few things I picked up on, and I told you guys, as I think you guys should hear mine.
Oh yeah, another thing that I just wanted to quickly mention is I didn't specify about her fast eating. Now, as I mentioned previously, I did say that she is trying to do her video fast, so it's not very long. So by that I meant like she would be eating faster to get the video done and over with. Obviously, as you can see at the end of the videos as well, she's there doing that so she can finish her food to end the video, which means she obviously has some sort of time limit to do her videos. As you see, all of the videos are very similar in timings, and I think her boyfriend or friend was just there getting ready to end it, and she said, no, not yet.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Obviously, comment down below for any videos that you want me to react to, or you want me to do legit anything. Comment down there. Socials are linked in the description. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.